Hey Care Bears, it's Haley here. Welcome back to another Raw High video on my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for daily Raw High videos. Anyways, in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how we haven't had a new school phase in months. Ever since August of 2023, we have not had a new school phase. The last time we had a new school phase was when the bathing quarters came out, which was on August 20th or like 21st, somewhere around there. It's in the 20s of August is what I remember. And we have yet to receive a new update ever since this one. Everyone is really confused because yeah, we have been getting some seasonal updates, but we haven't been getting any new school phases, anything else said about the new school or what could be happening. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So I was scrolling on Twitter and I came across this one meme from 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but this is what the tweet said here. Oh my gosh, it's so big. Hang on, let me zoom out a little bit. It says, "I'm getting tired of waiting for a new school phase," and it has Pinkie Pie. I agree. It is getting very tiring waiting on the next phases of the new school. We've had a lot of signs of what could possibly be the next phase. Like for example, we have the cafeteria shown over here. And this is like the preview to it basically. It says coming soon on the floor, and then you can see one of the NPCs inside of there. I'm assuming that is Deb, because if you guys don't know, Poppy actually says a line, and I don't know if it's changed now because it's like Everfriend now, but before any seasonal updates, Poppy used to have dialogue when you would go up to talk to her in the school office over here, and she would mention Deb in the dialogue. So maybe that is Deb that we see over here in the cafeteria. But yeah, so people think that the cafeteria could be next, but there's also hints to this new area over here, which I'm assuming is the West Campus, because I remember the West Campus would lead to the gymnasium, so maybe the gym is next, or even maybe art class is next. The reason why it could be art class is because on December 27th, which is almost a month ago now, art class badges got updated in Royal High. They had the guess correctly 1,000 times, 100 times, and 1 time, and then also the Artist's Wall of Fame. So everyone thought that art class could be the next phase in Royal High as well because of those badges being updated recently. So there's like 3 theories going on at once. People think it could be gym next, people think it could be art next, people think it could be cafeteria next, but no one knows when. And it's really weird. No one knows why it's been taking so long because they haven't really communicated with us on the next like phases and everything. So it's just really weird. No one really knows what's going on, and honestly I don't know what's going on either. They haven't said anything at all, and it's just really weird because like I thought we were gonna have more communication and stuff, but obviously we did not. So I don't know what to think, but I do have a few theories on why it could be taking long. I think that the school should have been done a while ago, like, because I thought that they didn't, this is just from what I have heard, I thought that they didn't want to release the whole school until it was fully finished. So I'm just a little, I guess, confused, because why would they wait so long to release the school if it's not finished, when the whole reason why it wasn't out yet was because they wanted it to be fully finished once they started releasing it. So that is just one of my biggest concerns. Like, why does it seem like it's not finished if they said that they would start releasing it when it is? Anyways, as you guys all may know, I made a video I think 2 days ago. Maybe you didn't watch it. If you didn't, I basically talked about realms that were removed in Royal High, and one of the realms / map areas in Royal High that was removed was the Locker Courtyard. The Locker Courtyard got removed as soon as the Castle's Heart came out, which is the map that I'm in right now, which was almost 2 months ago now since that happened. It was when the Glitterfrost update dropped. Locker Courtyard got removed, and then it got replaced with this. And I said in my video that I think that's kind of silly, because I think, in my opinion, that the Castle's Heart replaces what the inside of the school used to look like, because we are literally inside of the school. There's literally a teleportation over here to the outside of the school, as you can see here, front of the castle. So it's a little weird that they have like the replacement being just the inside of the school. Anyways, I digress. I go more into it and more in depth in a different video, so go check that one out. What I'm trying to get at here for this video is that they seem to have made Locker Courtyard, maybe I'm wrong, but since an area already got replaced in the school, it seems that maybe Locker Courtyard got made just as a filler until Castle's Heart was made. I watched a video of 𝘾𝙗𝙤𝙀 about creating the Castle's Heart map, and I think he said something about when it was created or when they started working on Castle's Heart.
Dude, I am so pleased with how this turned out. It's such an insane build, and it just like screams like how far Royale High has come. I believe we started this build on around the 24th of June, so how long ago was the 24th of June? So this build took 160 days to complete, and I can just say that I'm extremely proud of it.
June was when they actually started working on the Castle's Heart, but we got the outside of the school and like an inside of the school on August 9th or 8th. I think it's like either the 8th or the 9th. So that means that they were not even done working on the inside of the school, aka the Castle's Heart, when they started releasing the phases, which is just really strange to me, considering maybe I heard wrong because there's been a lot of mistranslation over the years, but I really thought that they didn't want to release the school until it was fully finished. So I'm a little confused, that's all. But so basically Castle's Heart was not finished until like the end of November is what I'm assuming, middle of November, and they started working on it in the end of June, and then the new school first phase dropped on August 9th or 8th. So why would they release it if the inside isn't finished? So obviously we have had a huge setback in phase releases because they were working on the Castle's Heart is what I'm assuming. This is just an assumption. I could be completely wrong, but since they haven't said anything, I feel like all I can really do is assume right now. I feel like that is one of the main reasons why the new school phases seem to just have been postponed. And also the locker courtyard being replaced is also just another weird thing to me. I'm not sure why they decided to remove it. Either it was just a temporary realm until they finished Castle's Heart to like just basically beta test the locker mechanism here. Like I feel like that could have been what it was, but I just don't understand why they couldn't tell us that. That's just also another weird thing. It seems just like we don't really know anything that's actually going on. Like we have a different version of dorms as well. They even read the dorms. Like, you know how dorms used to look when it first released? It's like completely different now too. So there's just been a lot of reworks and stuff to the school, even though it just only released less than a year ago. So that's also just another thing that is causing setbacks to actually new content, is that they're going back to the content that they just already released and are reworking it. For example, the inside of the school, removing locker courtyard, reworking castle dorms, and then on top of this, they're doing seasonal updates too. So they are decorating the Castle's Heart. They did for winter, and they also did for Valentine's, as you can see. But before the Castle's Heart release, they even decorated the outside of the school for Halloween and added Wickery Cliffs back and added new chest locations, and then on top of that added a bunch of new items for winter and also a new set, and also now possibly they're going to be adding a new set for Everfriend. So yeah, obviously we're probably not going to have any new school phases for a little bit, since they probably don't even have it finished, considering they've been working on the Castle's Heart, because they started that only a little over a month before the first phase of the school came out, which is just really crazy to me and also really confusing. So I don't know how to feel about this. Once I found out that they just started working on the Castle's Heart that close to the release of the new school, it just made me wonder, like, why, I guess? I mean, like, why would they have like a whole entire beta version to a beta version, if you get what I mean? Because like the whole school's not even out yet, so technically it's still in beta. So it's weird that they had a beta to a beta, if you get what I mean. Maybe I don't make any sense at all, but it's just an observation I made and made me realize that this could probably be the reason why there has been a setback on new phases in Royale High, like art class, like cafeteria, like the gym, everything like that. And not even to mention all of the little updates that we've been getting recently with like bug fixes and things. So maybe, I've made a video about this, maybe after they do all these bug fixes, we might finally get a new phase in Royale High, hopefully, because they just might be trying to like finalize and polish up Royale High as best as they can so that they can start releasing new things things again. One of the major things that was also probably a setback was back a few weeks ago to a month ago, they had to update something with the porting issues here. We will be all caught up with porting, and it will be much easier to port updates from this point forward. So I think they might have been focusing on the porting issues, so when they release another new map or realm area, for example, to teleport to the cafeteria, it's going to be easier for them to get it all set up and not have any storage issues because they have it all ported easier. Like they said in the update log, it's going to be easier to port updates and everything like that. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. So do you think this could be why we are not getting a new phase? There's just been so many things that have made them, I guess, maybe sidetracked from the phases and things that they want to prioritize first. But one of the biggest shocks to me is that the Castle's Heart just started being made in June. It's already out, and also the new school came out before this came out, which is also really crazy to me. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for daily Royale High videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Care Bears!